In this channel, we bring you the freshest discussions taking place in Japan's online community.
On the occasion of the Spring Festival, the massive consumption spree of Chinese tourists in Japan has evaporated. The reason, of course, lies in the serious economic downturn in China.
Will Japan, which relies on China, become even more severely affected by the economic downturn? We've already withdrawn from China a long time ago. I went to China for the first time in a while last November to assist in the withdrawal of our business there. Shenzhen and Shanghai were full of homeless people. Is that true? I'm doing auctions, but it seems like only overseas agents are bidding high. We haven't seen them since last year. You can buy anything in China, right? And apparently the quality is rapidly improving. While high-priced apartments for speculation used to sell well, now relatively cheap real estate is selling due to people aiming to escape overseas. Stop worrying about the contents of Chinese people's wallets. Seriously, it's pathetic. Isn't it about time for the Chinese bubble to burst? Are the people speaking Chinese on the streets Taiwanese? Aren't they Chinese Malaysian or something? Because the base is huge, even a small portion of Chinese people is a lot. But I feel like there are more people from various countries now. It used to be dominated by Chinese people, but this is enough. Recently, there are many Southeast Asians. During the snow festival, there weren't as many Chinese people as before. There were a lot of Southeast Asians. It's a good trend not to rely too much on China. It's a country that even controls tourism for the purpose of sanctions against other countries. Japan, which still wears masks, probably doesn't want to come. When I went to Thailand, it was full of Chinese and Russians. They're saying buy domestic stocks, but everyone is desperately trying to go overseas. No wonder Kyoto has fewer foreigners. Compared to overseas, Japan isn't that interesting. Where is it interesting? There are too many people. It's annoying. With this, drugstores and electronics retailers are done. It was a short-lived dream of glory. People who are traveling must be wealthy, right? Isn't it because the quality of Japanese products has declined? Even if it's the fate of a bubble to end by someone holding a joker. This time the joker is too big. And the economy is on the verge of death. If you take away Japan's tourism and prostitution, how are they going to make a living? China, Japan, and Korea are all becoming has-beens. Southeast Asia and India still have hope for the future. I went to Noborabetsu Onsen yesterday. And there were tons of tourists who looked Chinese. They were confidently walking on the road, because the sidewalks were slippery with snow. No, the lying down tribe won in China. Yeah. Simply put, there are fewer repeat visits to Japan. Japan was never a country that relied on tourism, so apart from being cheap, it doesn't have much appeal. It hasn't even established itself as a resort destination for vacations. Even the foreigners coming now will disappear as soon as the weak yen disappears. Geographically close Chinese people have exhausted Japan and are getting bored. And Southeast Asia seems to be the new trend lately. Exactly. It's just a superficial tourist country, so there are no repeat visits. There used to be Japanese products worth bulk buying, but not anymore. Maybe there are many Chinese people who don't want to go to Japan because they're releasing contaminated water. The Chinese bubble has burst, but the hysterical collapse hasn't spread to other countries at all. The Communist Party's information control and secrecy have paid off, resulting in only China experiencing economic decline. It's a good thing that Xi Jinping, who makes many mistakes, is in charge. I wonder what would have happened by now if the clever Li Keqiang were at the top.
Did you find this video interesting? We'll keep bringing you fun topics from Japan's online community. Please subscribe to the channel and drop some comments.